Today you're going to learn how to customize your gradebook. So let's get started. When you're first in Illuminate, go ahead and select Gradebook and My Gradebooks. You will come to your gradebook list. Click to select the gradebook you wish to set up some preferences. In the sub-navigation panel, you'll notice an area called Setup. The first option is Preferences. Now the preferences may change between a standards-based gradebook and also a points-based gradebook. Let's get started with a points-based gradebook. Preferences are set up by default for success. So the choices and information that has been selected is also already supporting the current gradebook you're using, whether it would be a standards-based or a points-based gradebook. Depending on the gradebook you're using, your preferences may change due to the nature of the gradebook. The first set of preferences you have would be called calculations. And calculations allows you to control how your scores are actually being calculated following the nature of your standards-based or points-based gradebook. For example, points-based gradebook, you're going to have a few more options on how the calculation and information is actually calculating. Whereas in a standards-based gradebook, you'll notice that your calculations are left to just a few options. Assignments is also available because you can control some display and preference options on your gradebook. Then you have the ability to change the preference or information displayed in your gradebook for students. So this will simply control what you see on your gradebook in relation to students. Do you want to see ID, things such as roll number if you set that up? How would you like to see their name? And other various options of what you'd like to see when you view your gradebook. The last section is called Others. They don't really have a home other than together. So what is your default view? Student, assignment, or spreadsheet? Do you want to keep autosave or disable it? And of course, other features like how do you want to enter data within some of the views? How do you want to display other pieces of information you have access to? And the last piece of preferences would be, do you want to save these preferences to all of your other gradebooks or just certain ones? This is really helpful if your preferences and settings should be displayed throughout all of your gradebooks. Once you do that, always make sure to press Save to save your preferences accordingly. Don't forget at any time to visit the control panel and select Lessons and Videos. By clicking on Data and Assessment, you can scroll down under the System Area section. A gradebook manual is waiting for you, full of chapters and lessons and further supporting you through learning about and how to use Illuminate gradebooks.